Hi again. I thought for the sympathy card I want to keep it really soft and subtle colours. So rather than using the tri-blend alcohol markers, I thought I'd try some watercolour pencils where I can just very softly add some colour without going too heavy. And so for this one I'm going to just choose maybe a soft pink, and then I'll bring in a darker reddish colour and maybe a couple of greens. Just keep them nice and bright, but I can add them softly. Okay, so I'm just going to gently do some soft colouring with the watercolour pencils. So you can go in and just use them dry like this. You can always add some water to them if you want to with a water brush, or you can dip your pencils into water and it will make the colour a lot more vibrant. But with the pencils you can just gently go back and forward and keep adding a little bit more colour if you want to. And it's totally up to you how intense you put the colour on. So I've got one flower here that's pinky. I'm going to skip one and come over here to this smaller one here just to carry that colour through, but not make it too overwhelming on the front of my card. And of course the great thing with colour pencils is they don't bleed through your cardstock onto the inside of your card. Now I'm going to come in with this red colour and just go around the centre a little bit and blend some of that out a little bit stronger. I don't want to go too heavy. And that's just built that colour up a tiny bit. I'm going to come in with the lighter green of the pencils and just softly add some colour there into this leaf here. And then I'll come back with my slightly darker pencil and just work that in, just to give a little bit more depth of colour over that light green limey sort of pencil. Okay, now I might bring in a few more along this way. Again, we're repeating those same colours just to tie our card together. Come back in with the dark one, and you only need a tiny bit just to lift that colour. And I'm just sort of working at the base of the leaves as they attach to the stem. Now I can come with this slightly darker green and just colour some on their own without the lime green, and it makes them look quite different. That way you've just got that pure green shade. Now my central flower there, I might just try that with the red and just see what the tone is like when it's just on its own without the pink. Yep, that's nice. Okay, now I need to bring in another colour. I think I might just choose a grey and just add a soft, very, very soft touch to these smaller flowers, barely even doing anything with it. But it just stops them from being the same exact white as the background. And I'm not even going right to the edges of the petals in most cases, just adding a light touch of colour. Now I'm just going to give my pencil a tiny little bit of a sharpen, so I can get a finer tip, if my sharpener will let me. That's a bit better, because I want to come in around the base of this flower and just add some details. It's not a very big area, so I needed to sharpen a little bit. And I think I will add some fresh green to this little branch here. And I've got a few little spots here in the centers of the flowers. So usually my go-to for that is like a yellow to brighten it up. I'm just thinking we've got this sort of creamy colour. It's not quite yellow, not quite orange. And just give it a very soft work over with that. And then I can use that with these little pieces here.